Boyfriend and be like, alright, this video is directly because I always wanted to be the most authentic person in the world. Like, when I heard authentic people don't get love, I said, yes! What? Yeah, you might get older, you might grow, you might do good for your life, but you're not the most authentic people ever. And I just be like when I heard how the world worked as a kid, and then when I heard that saying, I knew I could live in the world. You feel me? If y'all was wondering like what it is, like, Nah, he's just going home and coping with he's just going home and coping with the situation and coming back super prepared, and then y'all go home and be like, that's not what he doing, that's too hard. Even though I did do that, you know, at a faster speed. So, you know, but you get what I'm saying, with your attention span, of course you're gonna say, no, I didn't do that. But when I heard the most authentic people, you know, I was fine with living a regular life, you know, but I am also a very responsible person that loves to gather responsibility. And, you know, I mean responsibility. I'm not talking about an opinion of what's responsible or not. So, you know, when I heard that, I went on my mission, my journey. And because, you know, it might come back up. But yeah, so that being said, I'm live now. I'm making this video because, you know, and like I said, when I heard that, I was like, I just want to make the most authentic video in existence, and that's easy. When I heard that was easy, I was like, alright, I need to make an authentic video. And, you know, being real is not hard, right? It's how long are you going to be real? So it's like, okay, I need to make a video to sustain how real I will stay. And then, you know, I'm like, you know, I don't care about views. I don't. Like, I never did. Views didn't matter before social media. The way you was portrayed on surveillance did. And I'm still portrayed this way on surveillance. So, you know, that's what make entrepreneurship really thrive. And people really took technology, shut off some of their brain to the extent that it don't matter that it's going to call them the realest and most authentic. Even to that extent where they would never shut their brain off and, you know, started dialoguing bullshit. Because you're not looked like that in surveillance. So, you know, the rules before surveillance, you get what I'm saying? You're not looked like that in surveillance. As I don't have to get specific. So, that being said, like I said, like, you know, it's just an alias of mine, Rated Z. They be like, okay, what's the other alias you go after? Kaguya's boyfriend. They be like, whoa. Yeah. That's my favorite one at all. I got many more aliases, you know. But that's my favorite one because, you know, it sets the trivia, if y'all know, when y'all watch it. So, you know, I said I wasn't talking about one thing, so you know what I'm saying? I like how it pointed out. But yeah, so yeah. Like, so we made a game, as I make another asterisk. We made it a game to get people home safe. So, you know, if the world's a rabbit hole, you know, and I'm at the top of the rabbit hole waiting to go back to the regular world, and it's just no one's told me that as a lingering being, you feel me? A lingering zodiac sign from the past times or some shit. I got the most exurious, I probably didn't even say it right, but I had a moment of silence. As, you get what I'm saying? I don't have to say nothing. You can tell what's over here. So, you feel me? I'm not saying that's over there. You know what I'm saying? And then when my vision is super clogged, then this one's gonna clog my vision. Clog me gonna say that I don't remember slapping it and remembering what's over here. You know what I'm saying? So I just want that type. I'm not a talkative person. So, you know, like I said, people shut their brains the fuck off, right? And what I made this video for, obviously for what I'm still explaining, but the whole reason for the video and the first song I played, you know, it's to make people know I'm a one-man army. I don't need someone to tell. That's crazy. And what makes it worse is I'm an eraser of the past. Rumors. You feel me? I'm a clout eraser. Y'all clout chasers. I'm a clout eraser. So, you know, entrepreneur detective Webpoolz. So, like I said, I made this video so I can probably watch it back over and over and over and over again since it wasn't that goddamn quiet before I opened the door. But yeah, since. So, that being said, like I said, my favorite alias, I got many more aliases. But it's my favorite alias because, you know, it's not hard to see. You know, gentleman. It's not even like you know, I'm saying, like, you know how people be like, yo, and shit like that, and that's, you know, that's what people, we're not thinking like that. We thinking of Detective Webb. You know, we thinking something shivery, and she's in a distraught of truth. You feel me? In a distortion, and knows how to get back to it. So that being said, yeah. So I made this. The main reason I'm making this video is because I always wanted to be the most authentic person. I heard being the most authentic person, when I heard everybody has rights, I was, you know, like someone that just never really had a past life but is known in people's past lives. I explained that too good. I mean, someone that was past life was always medieval and was born knowing ain't nothing given to you. So when I heard that, I was like, I need to learn. Then the atmosphere destroyed it for me. When I just glowed that's what I wanted to learn. Like, that's the stuff I wanted to learn. So that's how I learned how to get my humidity. That's why I talk about humidity control, aura, and stuff like that. I haven't really talked about aura, but I mean humidity control. It's because I remember as a kid, I never really had the space to think for myself, which I loved because it kept in mind the wilderness the world is. So then I need to get that, you know what I'm saying, soundproofed. And now I haven't met nobody in the world that had to get that soundproof. So obviously I'm like, either that was me in my past life that got that soundproof, or there's nobody, you know, existing. And then when I try to go by that, like I said, when I bring this video up, when it okay. So that being said, so like as a clout eraser, every time I done something or did something or explained something or learned something, like I said, it was always this, let's not give it to him. You know, I didn't, as a kid, it was like, all right, whatever. I didn't know 2 decades later, I would still have this. I did not know 2 decades later, being a clout eraser. Cause I guess y'all don't understand what the world looked like to me. Or heard of me, and then when you see me, I'm ugly. I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? Because in the end, I'm trying to get back to those senses. So, it's not a journey for nobody that thinks I'm ugly or can't cope with me being ugly. So, I am a very love to pamper myself type of person. To not be surrounded by people that know I want to pamper myself, that is a very distorted, distraught lifestyle. Okay? So, I just hate that my being a clout eraser, like I could tell I was just a nigga, you know what I'm saying? N-E-G-A. A nigga, and they be like, black person, you feel me? Dark. I didn't know I was like that Cosmo out of version of being a clout eraser or some shit. Or meta, whatever. But I think it was like they used to go nigga, but they used to pronounce it really good. Nigga something. You know what I'm saying? And people used to hear it directly, and then I used to be a couple jokes. But in the end, what I'm saying is, more surveillance don't change surveillance. It's battleships and dimensions in the world back in this equilibrium because somebody thought smart as fuck, as usually somebody cadences behind. When people talk in your background, it's rude because that's known as a snitch to a sniper. So it's just like, for me to have this no ceiling for more than 2 decades, and some change. I didn't ask to get in competition with you. That's your fault. Get ready. That's not how I heard the world work. And I was saying, people just, no, that's not how the world works. So, there's not nobody that really entertains me with information like I do. Like, because in the end, I'm not talking to train someone's mind. I'm talking as knowing people shadow box against me, shadow wrestle, shadow ball. So, and they saw I'm not teaching you when you feel me. Ooh, that's a good move. How does he breathe? No, I'm not gonna copy that breathing. How's he? Oh fuck no, he's working too hard. Oh, and then they give up and just be like, all right, he's in that group. He in that group. He in that group. And like this before social media, more surveillance came. I'm in that group, just lingering in surveillance. Well, bitch, I'm an entrepreneur. A Thor. The godly way, goddamn, but not a god. So, I'm a pirate. So the whole situation goes, yeah. And Jesus, from my first video I made, like I said, I'm making this video. Like, I did not know I was gonna take off like this. Take off? What views? What the fuck did I say in the beginning of the fucking show? I heard it somewhere. But okay, so as I just do my hands like this for fun or some shit, you get what I'm saying? I can do this all day. Hold on, let's wait until we catch something. So yeah, so that being said, Spider-Man is Robin. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, so I did, I've worked hard. I've done a lot of things. I brought the world back to its equilibrium. Yeah, there we go. That's what this video is about. That energy, this energy, okay? That's not fucking funny. Okay? It's not funny. Okay? That's not funny. That's what's stopping me from moving. Like, I'm not gonna say it out loud because I have it in this spot. I'm not even gonna have it in this spot. So the situation goes where this video is about people playing with my senses. So people notice that I can hear from there as a kid. I could hear from there as a kid. But then there was like, oh look! I did like cockiest boy, man. Okay. So okay. So head swivel, 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 swivel. So yeah. So I've been working on my technique, my skills to be the greatest martial artist. I was not that gremlin, evil Knievel kid. If I needed to get taught, I needed to get taught. I always understood that. But like I said, this energy that I guess we forgot what we was talking about, but I didn't. So here I am. And that's how I could make my videos and be running out of time or something. Because, if we need to go to Disneyland today, we need to go to Disneyland today. But as long as that shit keeps saying that shit to prove there was nothing in single digits, it was right in reverse, and this is where we at with it. You get what I'm saying? Like if I need, like, y'all hear that, right? I'm putting another asterisk down. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that, right? Or y'all don't hear that? Y'all hear that? Because if I'm claiming to be so, cause I would never, be friends with somebody because I think I can fight. I would be friends with somebody because I know I can protect them. So, I didn't say I wanted to be in competition with you. Well, can I have anger? No, we nullify that with our brains. You took ice? You didn't. Oh, look at here. What did you do? Y'all hear that? Okay. Because I would not be upset if I couldn't have friends knowing I can't protect somebody. I'll be upset that I don't have a choice. And I can't protect somebody. Uh-oh. So now you understand Detective Webpoolz. So, now, that being said, as I like this shirt. I work for okay, hold on. And y'all could have claimed that, but you know, y'all was saying ooh. Okay, I could always claim that since recess. Oh my god. Y'all don't care as much as me. But people like, boy, you care so much, you're gonna be great. I care so much, I got a baby step. Be great. Alright, but yeah, so the video is about that. I'm glad I made it go by for whatever I could have talked about between, and then y'all would have hashed it out or threw some bullshit on it like you're gonna still do. Is about getting told about how the world works, learning it from other dudes, getting my senses sharp, and then being scared that someone would try to be my friend and I can't protect them, even from you know, something fake, you know, porn, right? Because in the end, you gotta fuse with the person. You can't linear breach and say you fused with the person. Zombies or something. But yeah, so zombies mythology. So that being said, as alright, so the situation is people move to energies. I move to energy. But people see that I'm staring. So people see, because I just want to blurt this shit out, but I want it in a good spot. You know, those times it was great spots, but people see that I'm staring. And what people is forgetting about is my eyes is on the road from negative dimension, you know what I'm saying? From max or infinity max negative dimension to infinity still maxing. That's how I know where I'm going. Okay, so I have a crazy skill set. That's what I said about it's my alias. And all I did was keep developing it. And it's 2 decades later, and I didn't expect a space, because everything I'm talking about is I just made a skit about not being able to I don't know the best way to put it, but not being able to as long as we see the air to talk, you feel me? And it's not being able to talk. It's not being able. Off of when I just explained me steering, take flight. As you see the atmosphere, take flight. Old soul came back. When did it stop? You get what I'm saying? So that's a very, like I said, we need to go. This is the only thing in the way. You get what I'm saying? You see, I'm not like, people are claiming that's my thoughts. So if I go, hey, how are you? And that audience that people is claiming to be my thoughts laughs, I'm gonna get swung on. Like I said about background noise, and that's illegal as shit. And like I said, people say, "Oh, you didn't want me to competition." Nullify that. Well, there's codes that say nullify that. I don't have to follow codes. Nullify that. That that's terrorism. Nullify that. Whoa, yeah, it just sounds like y'all don't want to survive. Nullify that. He threatened us. I'm like, let me be a hospital? Nullify that. He didn't say nothing. Nullify the Constitution too. You know what I'm saying? Like, the world is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going through. Because, I could, as my archives, you feel me, as my filing, I could use that as the brochure of, you might have not did it on that level, but you did something like that. And so thank you as a sweater majority, as a group, that I can now say that. Instead of, oh no, that's politicians, oh that's just not. No, it's not. Because in the end, that's what we called mafia. Doing. So, like I said, I got told how the world worked. What a great place to say it. So I got told how the world worked. And I got told you might meet Willy Wonka. And I thought, okay, Willy Wonka mythology. They don't know the whole story. You could become the president. I was like, okay. When they brought up that Willy Wonka spill, so I'm like, okay, it's president mythology. And I was like, okay, so there's an opportunity of 9/11 to happen. Since a toddler. So that being said, just to make people know, like, when I got talked to as a kid about, oh yeah, we be like this and they be like this and they be like that, man, and they chill around me talking and I'm like listening, and then they like, okay, it's a grown ass baby. Proof, soundproof. Like I said, I don't talk. That echoed in the air, and then voila. Oh, that's what that was. I knew that shit would collide. And that was fuck the mafia. That's what that was. Fuck Pangea. So, when I heard you can be like the realest authentic person and never get seen or never get discovered, like, I was like, no, that's not. Notify that. Give us phones with social media. Cause I was like, wait a minute. If you're big, if you can talk people out of situations, and you're known in your city for that, and you go to another city and your city has your back, what else do you want to be known for? You know what I'm saying? Then you make music in your city, and if you have that fan base, but if you don't have that fan base and you're known, so yeah, Canada got my back. So Canada got my back. But in the end, what I'm saying is, when they told me as a kid, you might work hard and not get discovered. I said, really? But I understood what they meant. They meant, if you kiss ass instead of make some noise, they're gonna find some way to make sure you don't get discovered. If you have a flaw and you're kissing ass, you might not get discovered. If you don't copyright your shit and you're helping someone out, you might not get discovered. That's what they meant by not authentic things always. And I was like, what? I bet. It went to motherfucking work. But I always say authentic stuff. I just gotta make this shit look the realest at the same time. You know, I gotta have the atmosphere admit that shit wasn't lame, and I'm okay. Boy, I got my own. You know what I'm saying? It's something. It's happening somewhere. Go look it up. No, thank you. Okay, so why don't you want to look it up? More information that could be told. So that's my whole feel. That's my whole get up. That's my whole best. Like I said, ain't no goddamn. That's part of. You know what I'm saying? And battleship. That's what's going on. What is this coming out? I don't know, but they labeled it. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, when I heard you could be the most authentic person and I knew I wanted to, you know, I said, oh no, this can't be. And then they started notifying. I said, oh no, you know what I'm saying? My script started saying, oh no, the script that I would be like, I don't want the script that I'm like, if they asked me about my role, I could tell them. You know what I'm saying? Start going, oh no, please, y'all ain't gonna go that. Y'all ain't gonna. And ta-da, stains like a motherfucker. So, that being said, this whole video is about how the world is now echoing in a standstill. People are having fun. Like, I feel like the greatest person in the motherfucking world. Cause of my yeah, it don't get any cooler than that to me. Like, what's those channels people say they don't watch? I got one on social media. Oh, I don't watch the news. And you know, it's that energy. Oh, I don't like things on ABC. Oh, I don't. And it's that energy. Fuck all that views. Goddamn, y'all like Cartoon Network and shit like that. I'm not Cartoon Network. But I damn sure ain't a high performing channel. And we just don't want to watch. That's what I'm there, guys. That's when I felt like I'm the real. I even just gave myself a bar. When I felt like I was a high performance channel, people don't watch. Oh, I don't watch you. What? What weight? Okay, the first high performance channel that got a goddamn weight. Okay, I mean, it's troubleshooting when to make sure the next person that's high performance and just they don't want to pull up that big of a thing. Don't have to go through this. What? So I feel like the greatest person in motherfucking existence. And stamped. Alright. Now we back. We in the circle. Y'all got me very messed up. And I still gotta watch my words? Yeah, y'all got me messed up. There's a limit to having to watch your words when you're not the one at fault. So, that being said, you feel me? That right now the atmosphere is pulling away from the audience. Like I said, with the audience, it's pulling away. People talk. They see that what I want to bring up. What I said this video is about. What I keep hearing in the atmosphere to prove that this is what the video was about. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, which proved that I can go anywhere. But it's people saying over my inception. You feel me? So but yeah, so okay. So I want to just make myself cool. I just want to have fun with myself. The exceptions are trying to stop me from having fun. That's what I'm saying. Everything, like I didn't want to be the person to go. I wanted to be the person to be like, all right, the NFL is still entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It's just wrong people. And then it was like, okay, y'all not trying to get me. And then I saw an exception happen. I was just like, oh, Jesus. That's the responsible thing to do. So y'all keep me looking more responsible until I'm too old or something. So that being said, as you know, I've never tried. It's just like it's just like when I even hear, when you say you want to be something, people attack you for it. You get what I'm saying? People attack you for it. I want to get up and dance right now because the vibe is echoing. You know what I'm saying? But I need to finish what I'm saying, that I might get up and dance. So the situation is that's real. No one cares that you was having fun in Six Flags and recess and all this other stuff. That when you was in Six Flags, you was too far away from to hit somebody that can stop you from hurting the person next to you. So you let them be. You learn how to move in the world. You got to do that with everybody. You can't goddamn go, but I don't want to do that. I didn't know I was going to be that close to security. If I get rid of you, I don't have to do that with nobody. And then my exception is gonna happen. Like I said, I already said it in the video, but none of hers being independent and people trying to exception that you're not. But yeah, so the situation comes where the atmosphere, I forgot what it was saying. So I lost my script. We're going by a new script now, y'all. It's not, we can't go by that script. It's not there no more. But okay, so that being said, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so just my stains. I was trying to, but yeah. So that being said, you can't do that. You can't. We got to understand. Like, this is not. I'm explaining the Matrix in a good voice. It's not. You can't do that. Act. You know. You can. No. It's not going to be explained like that. So, because in the end, it's that serious. It's like there's no talking to the computer. What about this? No, there's no talking about it. There's no talking about it. If you go in the store and you grab yourself something, they're going to get your ass for it. Okay. You don't have no rank to do it. You feel me? You can't get out of this situation. They're gonna get you. You're still on that network. Okay, so people networking that we're gonna get your ass for it is inside out. That doesn't mean they're not gonna get your ass for it. And I'm glad that I forgot what the script changed, because now in this script I can talk about the silent war. See, proof that I always say this, though there was only one war. Proof that there was only one war, and it's just a silent war, and it's just people enjoying. Like I said, I heard, oh, there's rules to live in the world and stuff like that, and I was shocked. That means there's somebody's security, and that's why I talk about the mythologies, put two and two together, and then boom, is we know we're not in war right now. Like as a whole, we're in a battle that's synonymous for war. You feel me? That we use the war, we use the word war synonymous for the word battle. Because in the end, if you can look, you know, people are so, when people are like, I want to be spiritual, I want to know about the metaphysics. Okay, you just heard they blew up physically. Did you care? Did you think about their thoughts mentally before they blew up? No. Did you think about their spiritual understanding? No. Did you think about their astral and if it's long dead from the medieval? No. Did you think about the metaphysics that it takes a extraordinary skill and why they talk about, oh, black people? No. So we just see it in the atmosphere. We just soundproof that's the wrong thing to do. We didn't care about the physical, really. Mental, spiritual, astral, and metaphysics. That means ETC. If anything's above astro. We just soundproof that was wrong. And then, they didn't soundproof that. You can't say that. What are we doing? Because I cared about everything. You feel me? And I soundproof. You can't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. So guess what people do? They prove you can attack in different ways other than physical inceptions. And if I attack, then an inception. So prove that we know the world's not in a full world from you know what I'm saying? It's me. Oh, I like that. But in the end, as I wasn't born yesterday, I've never had that. You know what I'm saying? Proof that it's still lingering in the air. That's what did it be talking about? Like when they be calling someone a snake or a curse, you know, that energy. That's well, I'm Zitterin. Zitcha Ziza Ziza. Zemaine Ward. That's all around me. That I should be cursed. All around me. Why I claim mummy pirate? But guess what? Guess what we all know Zemaine ain't gonna do? Guess what we know Detective Webpoolz ain't gonna do? Curse another motherfucker. He'll curse before he'll curse a motherfucker. But if you don't want him to open up the hospital and you curse yourself, that's your fault. You don't want Officus, you don't want the person that knows how this shit go down to make, and that's what makes him scary. Because it's all on his skin texture, it's all on his body, it's all on. So the second, or you get what I'm saying? It's a, but gone. You feel me? It's a what? No, it's not. That. All I want to say is, I salute the person I heard when I was in the city. Adults tell me that. They obviously they didn't tell me that. Like I'm saying, they just played the game. They explained what it means for them to play the game against me. Because I'm tired of just bringing up the maturity I have at a young age, and now we're still here. Because it makes me see how mature I was. Because all I'm going to say is, well, am I that mature? And the game is no. The game is no. No one's that mature as a kid. And then when the people go, no one's that, it sounds like attitude, like, what are you doing? You ain't got to be that mature. No one's that mature. So it's just like, it's 2 decades later. Ain't no goddamn way we're saying no one's that mature as a kid. 2 decades later. And y'all think saying, oh, the alibi is no one's journey. You got to show, and I don't see it. You're not supposed to see nothing growing. Am I going to do it? Am I going to curse you out? So, you feel me? That's where that competition, jealousy, sore loser shit come in. Because it's cool that, but if they had that power, they wouldn't have the will. They'll just have they'll think they'll have the free will, but they wouldn't have the will not to do free will things. Like I don't have the will to do free will things. That's what I'm doing right now. No, we know what you mean. That's what we're saying. That's why I got the stains. That's why I'm protecting, like I said earlier, pirate. So, that being said, we know the war wasn't the first war, which I always call the silent war, is done. It's done because of the attitudes in the air, or I'm too powerful for them to surface what they're trying to do. And they got to keep me unconscious. That's what is moving around the air. Because obviously in war, in war is the first fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what war synonymously stands for. First fight until the end. So the first fight could have been a kid beating up, and then the family be like, nah, he too strong. You feel me? And that ended war. Because if he fought first, they would have been like, oh, we can take advantage of him. You know what I'm saying? And then to that ancestor, you know that story, and to that ancestor or descendant come up, war is still going. There's none of that in the air. There's authorities in the air. It's gladiators in the air. It's it's how court really worked. And then people ran to the roof balcony. So you get what I'm saying? So the situation comes, and like I said, soundproof. Soundproof. This is a over echelon party. And like I said, if that right there, what I'm saying is that never exists, and now it's 2 decades later, and that's still going on. That's proof that the first war was the silent war. And the hint that more proof, it didn't end with people not wanting to fight back. It ended with people knowing they're weaker. That's how we know about scanners and power levels and auras and chakras. And like I said, but this time we're not caring about that because it delays like I said, who I am. So the situation is yeah, that would not have been the tactic. The tactic would have been the tactic wouldn't be an ego. So, you know, it would be someone thinking they're living out their life, and no, people's egos have to stop. The tactic wouldn't be, all right, we're gonna lose the war, but let's keep going. No. It wouldn't have been this dead. It would have shown like surface of how long they've been doing it. Ha ha. Instead of the authority in the military was a hospital first authorization. You know what I'm saying? Authority. So, yeah. So obviously the first war, I think I said in the video, but obviously the first war, people haven't forgot about who ended it, and his family, and only he's cursed, but the family doesn't want to stop helping, because the whole family should have been cursed, and the family not being cursed by the other families, and families associated, they don't want to call it one family, is proof that it was a one-man army. And with that being said, because, you know, we got away, like I said, we got away from the word mafia is real. Like I said, it's a clout eraser. And notify that too. Zitch Aziz Isa? No, you're the main. Oh shit. Well, y'all just want your ass whooped. I don't know. Cause in my time, you get what I'm saying. So that being said, as you know, we can't get away from me having this on, okay? And you see, it don't say nowhere that I go days without pampering myself. I had waves. I had mohawk and waves, and someone fucked it up. It's the same. And it's 2 decades later, and you know what I'm saying? Never ashy. You know what I'm saying? Where am I approachable? No, you're not approachable. I'm not? So this is fine wine. This is fine wine not being... Yeah, you would... You're trying to rob the place. And you're mad that I'm playing dumb. about being say it. I'll just asterisk it for you. That's more action. You get what I'm saying? Good asterisk or bad ass. You feel me? Nullify that. Nullify that. Nullify. What? Nullify what? So once again, I'm just glad to make this video because, you know, I'm glad to be in a situation where I should say it so we can cause an inception. Because we still got the brochure that kept you. We don't know why we're alive. You can tell us. But we got the brochure. And it's 2 decades later. It's some change of you know, that's the only thing we can hold it to. So then I'm like, you can hold it to what you've been nullifying. I'm saying. So like I'm saying, I should be able to. No, we. But so the situation as a pirate, Shivery, I'm not fine wine. I don't think if I, you know, I can't think of somebody that. Right, I was probably roasted in school. That's what they usually would tell somebody that doesn't try to fit in, to make sure no one is embarrassed. So I'm not approachable because I don't want to elaborate exactly who I am. I just want it known that when I made this video, like I said in the beginning of the video, the biggest I told you so treasure, and I'm nowhere near. But it feel like I'm still only a teenager or something. That means I'm athletic. That means I wear not trying like an armor. So that being said, these exceptions correlate. You know what I'm saying? This video is just to get to the point of somebody got to do it, okay? Because if it was me, y'all would have did it to me. And we know that's not how I made the decision. So, and we know that's not how I made the decision. But alright, so you know, I just want people to get the fuck. Oh, it was cool. Okay, let's see. I got a couple songs I want to play actually. Let me see some. I'm only just a sleeper. Y'all need to hear that shit. That's for the kids. The kid bop. Chipmunk bop. Y'all grown. Y'all need to hear. Yeah. I'm only just a speed force. You feel me? He's talking. I said, hey, y'all hear that? There we go. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that, right? And I'm trying to goddamn. Y'all hear that, right? Boy told me you could be the most authentic person. We're talking before social media. We're not we're talking about single digits me. We're not talking about not everybody blow up because no, we talking about they will rig it out of jealousy. And health first type. That's what we talking about. So let's say example. That's grown fuck. You feel me? Those people had that conversation with me. I gave them a 100% stamp. They was mature with me. You saw I knew the ride in reverse, man. I'm like, social media. When they said that, with the work I did, is beyond par of ever thinking, because I didn't want attention. And then it's like, okay, if you don't want attention and people give you attention, you're in there. But that's hard to do. When you don't ask for attention, they're not going to give you attention. You can feel, because you can feel you said no attention. I said, you know what I'm saying? But that's why you know the difference between people that ask for attention and don't. But I say, am I approachable? Yes. Because I asked for attention, right? That's how that philosophy works. But if you say I'm not approachable, you get what I'm saying? When you say I'm not, instead of understand how the world works, because it's in this matrix, you have to admit I didn't ask for attention. You get what I'm saying? Damn. So it's a whole void and inception to me not asking for attention. And before social media, before that type of surveillance, and we was breaking down that's crazy. The exponent social media became to someone explaining that story, and it didn't do it. Oh, you guys is nullify that. Y'all is goddamn on ice. Y'all is. Hey, why you like that? Can't change my face when your brother shoot up. Wash me, let a simulation pencil. Time I'm trying to get my face. They tell me I don't know what to say. Why don't you know I won't say? Oh yeah, uh-oh. Oh yeah. Let go. But yeah, you know, that's all I really wanted to make this video for. I just wanted to make this video to, you know, make it known I'm not talking like, you know, I'm giving my progress report on I'm not talking and y'all being really rude. You know, like I'm not, and it's very, you feel me? Like I said, they're trying to curse, but can't curse. Or tripping too, trying to balance people from being cursed. So I'm cursed. And you know, it's, he gonna bring up the mafia. That's what every time, like I said, like I wanted to make the video because y'all hear that? Like y'all hear that, right? Like y'all hear that, right? Cause I hear it. All we gotta do is play dumb. Alright, your turn. Alright, your turn. Inception. Why'd you hit me? I'm not playing dumb. Well, how did y'all curve off the contract? Or, you know what I'm saying? How did y'all curve, like it's not a simple thing for the next individual. It's a simple thing for the individual that y'all playing. Playing dumb is not a simple thing. And then you're like, all right, you're right, but you got, well, you play dumb about watching TV, and then you can hear that the glow, that white, you feel me, the what's it called, radiation from the TV, so you can't play dumb about having your TV on. Like, that's a simple thing. A heartbeat, anything with a heartbeat, because I fuck goddamn going to the hieroglyphs or etc of understanding or giving a great example other than what I just gave with TV, and it's not a human being. Anything with a human being and a heartbeat, and you play dumb, you have no business knowing that person. And how far you guys go with it, why you won't admit? Mafia. Y'all hear that, right? Y'all hear that? I don't think y'all hear that shit. That's what I think. No, y'all hear that shit. Y'all just play. So, ain't nobody playing. But, yeah. I was about to, because it's that simple, but, you know, let's add a little more to it. It's that simple, you know? Mafia. That's mafia. That's mafia. When I was a kid and did my little understanding of humidity control, like I was saying in the beginning, and I had AP calculus, and it's just a lot of jealousy that Willy Wonka would choose me. everybody that lives in that same complex. But that's called mafia. That's mafia. I'm not bringing you're wrong and yell at you because you're not in the mafia. This is not school where we get a do-over, okay? This is not, I'm not your parent that understands fuck-ups, okay? I just want people to understand the respect since I'm not approachable. This is worse than an animal might maul you. Because the difference would be you'll be on your P's and Q's to not be approached in the wilderness if you lived in the wilderness. But you're in the whole inception that you can think whatever the fuck you think and you can have an alibi for playing. You gotta prove we did that. Like humans aren't a more intelligent being. Mafia. I just wanted to keep every time I see because people are he going mafia. I'm gonna say mafia. That's why, I want to chill with the mafia. You get what I'm saying? I want the mafia to see me at practice and they just walk down and be like he just like, what's good, bro? And I'm like, oh, what's up? And I'm like, oh shit, I was just practicing. Like, you know I don't be leaving where I be staying at and watching as a, you made me be able to walk out this crib and say hey to you. Well, your site, they is playing with your site. Let's get some new employees in here. Because y'all like, oh no, the mafia's not here to do it. Ain't that what? So, once again, like I broke down, this is not doing that, but like I said, mafia would have been like, bro, they know what you're saying. That's, someone say me. And you trying to say the right words because you scared that they the background, no. And it's going to take longer to be saved or something. They know why you're not repeating. You feel me? That's real. Like, they know all of that stuff. Mafia. Do y'all hear that? Okay. And that's mafia. Y'all hear that? Okay. And that, what y'all saying I'm going to bring up? That's mafia. Since I couldn't have the fun I want to have on live, I had to keep elaborating on. I am the most realest person ever. Because y'all not understanding what I'm joking about. So it keeps the maturity on a good peak. But guess what? Oh, the mafia is going to get you. And y'all hear that?